at VG.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24. Place your bets at VG.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at VG.bet.
No time to waste. We are straight into Inferno. We are about 30 seconds late, but thankfully we have not missed any action. In case you've just joined us, my name is Hawker, here to bring you the action for the StarLadder minor closed qualifiers. In particular, we are looking at Southeast Asia right now. And Boot are coming off the back of an excellent T side on train to carry them through. Their CT side was somewhat lacking though, so let's see what they have to offer up on Inferno. This is VG's map pick, and in general, VG have showed us that they are an incredibly slow-paced team for the most part, and that will be the case here again on the pistol round, but no nades for them to use. It's all about the Glock train into this first round of Inferno. In comes the push. Davai picks up one. Davai doing damage, but not too much damage. He could have got multiple kills, but it's not going to matter. It's all up to the last man on the VG side. He will go down, and it is a quick pistol round win for Boot. I say quick. Once the actual push came in, it ended pretty quickly. JRL was the last man alive. He got caught out. And into the second round, VG will continue with Glocks. Full save from them in this one to make sure they can get a buy round into the next. And Boot have got plenty of SMGs, plenty of weapons that can get the extra money. In fact, all of the weapons in play for Boot will get them some bonus money. The auto shotgun is a $900 kill reward if Bulbasaur can have his way in this round. Not really sure what the Glocks can do at this point. Even if they get one kill, they would be pretty pleased with that. Davai landing a nice dink down banana, by the way. 1 health left. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's about what you would expect. The full eco gets shut out entirely. Full SMG kills for the second round win. But as we pointed out, this is what VG.Anthrax were saving for. They get a full gun round into round 3, whereas Boot only buy 1 rifle. Davai gets the AUG upgrade into round 3, while the rest of the team stick with the weaker weaponry. But they have something in mind with these weak weapons. Splash is trying to push down mid, but he's taken significant damage in the process. I wonder if he could get this flank going, though. Oh, no. 1 free frag bomb is dropped. AK recovered. Splash is a sneaky devil right now in the enemy lines, and this is a problem. Alex comes in with a kill of his own. Trades go back and forth, and Splashska will be dealt with. Bomb recovered, but Benkai's in the corner. They've spotted him, but the MP9 comes out with 2. Benkai turning around onto the second man. And that should not have happened. He gets 2 kills with just the SMG. That's the benefit of fighting in the apartments, in those close range engagements, in corners, whatever you want to call them. It's worked out for Benkai. And Castle is left in a 1 versus 3. Oh, nice shot, Davai. Gets the kill straight away. And Boot will continue their form at the start of this one. A 3-0 lead on the board. Bulbasaur yet to have a frag. Gets 2 with the auto shotty. That's already $1,800. Make that $2,700. You get a lot of money for those shotgun kills. Castles gets himself a rifle. Again, he was the best player by far on that first map for VG. Won't matter in this one, though. Splashka manages to take him out. And Boot will be up with a 4-0 lead. More importantly, that second round where they saved all their weapons into the third, and then the third round win, means that Boot have actually got a pretty good amount of money. Castle has the AWP. This is something that could definitely be a key part of VG's T-side setup. Although, having said that, they decided to pick Inferno, which is a map where it's much more awkward to get that AWP rolling on the T side. So even if Castle is having a good game, he might struggle to have quite as much impact here on Inferno, at least in this first half. Obviously on the CT side, those AWPers have many options. A couple of boosts coming through. No significant damage done either way. Splashka gets the opening. 3 players stacked on short. And Frosty's got completely baited in by that early information. Boot throwing that's just something that's annoying at VG, right? There's no way you're going to expect the 3-man short stack. You try and force the trade. You end up just getting caught by another man. And it's really frustrating to play against, but that's exactly what Boot want to do. And with 25 seconds left, the bomb has got to move sooner rather than later. Maddox is just sitting in the smoke. He's going to be on towards A, and the bomb is trying to move over towards this A site, but there's just no time. 1 kill comes over towards B, but Castles, again, doesn't get involved in the round with the AWP. This is what I was worried about. Yes, Castle played very well over on Train, but on the T side of Inferno, he might struggle to get involved, and he does save the AWP at the end. That came way too close for comfort, but Castle manages to survive through to the next round. Well, with the saved AWP, the decision has been made to buy into round number 6. And to their credit, VG have got full rifles, not too many nades missing, so this was an obvious decision. I think the worry now is that Castle has probably got to realize that he's got to get more aggressive if he wants to have impact, but that nade will do a little bit of early damage onto Tamor. VG continue with their passive play style, not wanting to make any early mistakes. They are slowly taking map control, though. You can see Maddox has moved all the way up through the apartments. Banana will also be contested. Bulbasaur flashed in for the peek, pulls out the smoke, and will be left alone on the banana hole. This is a worry. Bulbasaur has to be careful, but he takes Castles down to 3 points of health. I thought the AWP might be able to crack open that B side of the map, but Castle just not really ready for that angle that Bulbasaur was playing. And with 50 seconds left, in come some nades towards both bomb sites. Tamor trying to sell the fake, but it's the A play we need to look towards. Splashka sprays down 2. Benkai in with one of his own. And that is a solid top mid hold. VG gets crunched. And I doubt there's much they can do about this. They need Castle to do something with the AWP. He's so low on health. Benkai in on the boosted angle. And Tamor was the man trying to sell the initial fake towards B. Unfortunately for him, I doubt there's much he can do in this position. Gets his first kill on the board, but will also get to try to save and manages to get the second kill. Ooh, don't die after time, Tamor. Just sit back. He's only got $600 to his name, so he realizes he needs to hold on to the AK. Now the question is, do VG force buy with this one saved gun? I think the answer is probably not. You can go for the half investment. Tamor will fully buy, so he's going to struggle for the next round, but there's a chance that he can do something with the AK. Just play around that one rifle you have. And sure, again, your buy will be slightly weaker, rather, in the next round. But that's not something to focus on right now. And also, especially on Inferno, the MAC-10 can be used for some early aggression. Same with the CZ. Benkai again dropping this smoke, trying to use the one-way in towards apartments, but Divine nearly gets the opening. That's the AWP down to, or sorry, the AK down to 8 points of health. No one else on the team has Kevlar, or rather a helmet. 3 players have Kevlar, so the AK could be switched over. Indeed it will be. Goes into the hands of JRL. Again, another slow round, but this is starting to become a bit predictable. Boot are holding on to these nades to make sure that they can counter any aggression with just 40 seconds left. Look at all the utility. First Molotov deployed. They've got 2 more in their back pockets, as well as a couple of smokes. Oh man, this is going to suck for VG. They're going to be forced to go through some of these. Devi lands the shot towards B. Rotate will not really come through, and there's the smoke we were talking about. 18 seconds left, and VG have just got to go barreling through the smoke. Alex in with a second. Nothing to be done. Castles is going down, and I think it's about time VG threw some quick aggression at Boot, just to try and switch something up, just to try and give them a different look. Even if you don't get a kill from it, just try and force out some early nade usage, because otherwise that's going to be a problem in the late round. Okay. Maddox misses the Molotov. His teammates got it, but oh my god, they took so much damage. Okay, that's Banana. That's Banana. Never mind. For a second there, I thought they stood in their own molly, and I was so scared. But this is a different Molotov over on Banana. It takes 2 of them down to half health, though. And oh, there is the early aggression. JRL and Castles both coming in with kills. This is more like it from VG. Giving Boot something else to think about. Big gap in the smoke. Castle will try and use that to his advantage. JRL in with a second. They know there's another man towards B because they heard the flashbang back from the bomb site, and Alex will be able to claim the trade, but there's only one man on A. Benkai can get 1 kill for his troubles and give Alex a 1 versus 3 clutch attempt. We saw Bobasaur win a 1-on-3 over on Train, but that was in much easier circumstances. This is one where the bomb is against him, but he gets the opening. Oh, there's the follow-up. Alex is going to be caught from behind. Maddox closes out the round, but it comes close at the end there. And remember, VG's money is obviously not going to be great. With only 1 player surviving, they will have to reinvest everything into this round. This could be the chance for Boot to run away with this game if they were to win this one. Early nades onto Banana. Both AWPs are playing it fairly standard, fairly safe. Castle can afford to just hold this top mid cross, because the T side AWP will always get there first. And then Splashka will just hold from A long. So, no real aggression at the start of this round, just some nades being exchanged. Again though, very little early pressure from VG. And that previous round win came off the back of some aggression going their way. This time Bobasaur out in the open, but he goes down. Good flashbang to allow that kill to come in. And even if the first man doesn't find the frag, VG made sure that they had, I think, 2 or 3 players swinging out wide there. Oh, the flank's coming through. Taymor's in behind. Castle just needs to survive, but that doesn't happen. It might not matter, though, because Taymor has got this man dead to rights. Splashka will be allowed to rotate. Oh, my God, no. Devi's pushing down Banana. The bomb is right here. The bomb is right here. This has gone horribly wrong. Taymor was in on the B site, but now they've got to deal with Devi. Bomb drop, Devi goes down, and Taymor cuts off the rotation. 13 seconds, where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? They can't find it. There's just no time, but the fight's come through. Benkai just needs to survive. 4 seconds, he finally figures it out, and the round is over. Boot end up picking up the round win by time. I was so scared that Benkai was going to throw that away with the peak, but he manages to win the duel. Manages to win the round just by surviving. And that's such a cruel way to lose the round from VG's perspective. Taymor was in such a strong position. It looked like he was going to get everything going for him. Castle, though, doesn't get the opening kill in this round. The boost forces him to adjust his crosshair a little too much. Oh, man. The slow play from VG costs them in that round. And they go right back to the slow play into round number 10. Well-timed molly, just as the smoke faded, to make sure that VG would be in an awkward position if they tried to move forwards. I think those flashes ended up blinding some of the VG players, if anything. Splash, oh, hello. AWP comes into play, picks up the second. Trade kills not coming into play for VG.Anthrax. And Devi is just waiting patiently on the other side of the smoke. Might not matter because Alex has got the kill over towards A. In comes Bobasaur to help his teammates. And again, Castle's AWP just can't have an impact. He has no clue where Devi is. No clue. There's no way he wallbangs this. Devi has been so patient, and he's going to get rewarded with this kill. What? Hello? Hello? Guys? Guys? Okay, they figured it out. Jesus Christ. They just walked by each other. Eventually, Devi turns around, and he's like, oh, right, I've just let him past. It's all good. Boot are winning 9-1. I don't think they care too much. Whew. It's always stressful. It's always stressful with these Asian teams. The Malaysians will be half buying into round number 11. Unable to go for the full investment. No nade sports, which I might like to see into this one. Here comes the banana aggression. Molotov, ooh, isn't too bad. Taymor's trapped between the two of them, but he's found the opening. Benkai, hungry for blood, comes in from behind. And VG are completely trapped on banana. Oh, yes. Bobasaur with a great reaction shot. Might just get the follow-up as well. There's a player up close. In comes his third on the round. Castle will also go falling. No trade kills happening for VG. Boots pick up their 10th round win. And again, here comes the buy. Here comes the AWP. But that AWP has been very limited on this T side. The rest of VG haven't been able to do enough. And despite this being the map pick of VG.Anthrax, they are not showing us too much on Inferno right now. JRL takes a gamble through the smoke. Nearly gets rewarded for it. And he's actually done a pretty good job at making this bottom banana smoke that the CTs have gone for pretty much useless. Look, this smoke is doing nothing right here. Castles has moved before it, so that's kind of cool. It's also prompted a rotation from Boots. They decide to send 3 players over towards B, and JRL almost picks up the opening kill in round number 12. Bulbasaur may be a little lucky to be alive on 25 points of health. So early pressure towards B from VG, but they decide to double back towards A. Splashka spots the player. Molotov about to land, but Splashka will land his shot with the AWP. They're setting up the B split here, which isn't such a bad idea. The CT's positions aren't the best. Bulbasaur is watching CT, though. Devi's got Banana on lockdown, and Bulbasaur in above only gets 1. Devi has got to do this hole, but he's going to. Devi with 2. He can just hold at the back of the site. There are players coming in from Banana. Maddox will be caught out. It's Devi with the 3k. And again, Boot looking solid as ever. Well, we were saying that Boot should be heavy favorites for this series. That's starting to come into effect in the second map. Ooh. Nice shot from Splashka. JRL gets chunked down to 44 points of health as the shot lands through the wall. Not the Flash Frosties was looking for, I'm sure. Only a few nades left for VG, but they at least have some smokes that they can deploy towards B. And they will again test this B hold. This time, Devi's AWP is in a different position. He found a triple on the last round. Might not be as easy for him to do that in this one, though, because Taymor is ready to pounce through the CT smoke again. If VG just play time here, Taymor is in such a strong position. They've done this before. It didn't work well for them due to the timing, but the opening kill comes in. Bulbasaur is just waiting in towards water, but he's about to be caught. Taymor! Okay, eventually gets the kill from behind. Splashka spots one out, but that's all she wrote. Taymor trades him, and Benkai will try and move forwards unsuccessfully. Castle stops him. Alex left in a 1v4. That's unnecessary. Castle goes running through the smoke to his death, but the information is gathered, and the kill is claimed by Frosties. Good round from VG. Again, realizing that Taymor can just slip in behind that CT smoke. He made that kill look a lot more difficult than it needed to be, but you know what? He got the job done. And at this point, that's all VG need. They just need rounds. If they're not careful, they are going to be going down to the lower bracket. Over on the other stream, Beyond won the first map against TNC. Beyond the Thai team, and then obviously TNC from the Philippines. Second map is currently going the way of TNC though, so that one could be a 3-mapper. This one not looking likely to be headed to our deciding map of Dust 2. If it continues like this, then Boots should be able to take it over the line, and again the B play. VG won the last round towards B. They look to do the same again. Bulbasaur at the back of the site trying to anchor this one, but he won't be able to do so. Oh, CT smoke failed. Splashka picks up a couple of kills on the cross. Bomb will go down. Splashka comes close on the wall bang. Castle holding Banana manages to get a kill of his own. In comes JRL, leaving it all up to Splash. Smoke goes down towards Banana, but I believe there's a gap to work with. Indeed, there is. Splash fakes the defuse, gets the opening, turns it around. JRL needs this. JRL needs to peek. Splash scopes in. Splash doesn't get the shot. JRL ensures that VG win their third round. Again, not easy round wins for VG.Anthrax here, but they just need to get them in whatever way they can. And heading into the last round of the half, Boots' money is somewhat limited. They only get themselves the 2 rifles, 3 Deags to work with. And I wonder if we'll see a quick rotate towards B from Boot. Because in these last 2 rounds, VG have gone for similar B-sided takes and found similar success. Or into the hands of Splash. Flash goes over towards A long. VG just taking top mid control, but Alex spots the man up close. No trade as of yet. He gets to go back to safety. Needs support from Short and Benkai. How are they not looking this way? How are they not looking this way? Benkai picks up 2 headshots from behind. You either need to smoke that off or at least be aware of it being a possibility, because now the bomb is trapped in second mid. It doesn't matter that Maddox is on the A site. They've got to get that bomb back. And Alex might just go through this smoke. He decides to go around, but Maddox has no clue. Maddox is caught off guard. And JRL needs to win the clutch. As it stands, B is open for business, but JRL nearly goes down. 2 health left as he wins that fight. And it's all about the mind games in the 1v1. Divide doesn't hear those steps, so JRL will get the bomb down on B with a little more time to work with. As soon as the bomb is planted, Device starts to run his way towards Banana. I assume it must have been communicated that the dink landed onto JRL. Trying to play in from CT, looking for the good timing, but Divide definitely spotted him. Pre-fire is going to be good. Oh, come on now. It's the end of the half. Chill out, my man. These teams are fairly friendly, though, by the way. That's not BM, I don't think. These teams were chatting a lot in the warm-up. They were having fun. Especially because you have to remember Divide is actually from Malaysia himself, right? So I'm sure he's played with these players plenty of times, either with or against them. But yeah, great half from Divide. Again, he's been one of the best players on Boot alongside Splashka in this second map. Benkai also doing a really good job. Overall, Boot just 1 level above VG as it stands. Nades exchanged on Banana. In comes the kill from Splash. Headshots go back and forth, and Taymor will decide it's time to fall back. B aggression is set to continue. The smoke goes down. Benkai in with the 1-tap. And the B site is completely lost. They're not aware of this flank, though. JRL manages to get 1 kill for free. They need to find him, and they do just that. Such a scrappy round, but in the end, it's Boot to frag out on the B site. Again, not exactly the cleanest or prettiest Counter-Strike there, but at the end of the day, it gets the job done. And Boot are just a few rounds away. How's that not BM? I think it's more of like a joking way, right? Because these players do know each other. I guess you could call it BM, but you know, it's like in a fun way. It's not actually like these teams hate each other. Nice opening from Divide. Only 1 more man on B. Again, the full eco for VG means that Divide will be able to run them over. The jumping Mach 10 is a little unnecessary, but hey, it's always fun to watch. I do hate when those MAC-10s just jump round the corner and you feel like you just cannot hit them for the life of you. Like, at that range, what are you going to do with a USP? There's no way you get a double dink. That's just not going to happen. I mean, obviously, that's, if anything, credit to Devi for deciding to do that. Just makes it much more difficult to take him down. And Boot are going to take a 14-3 lead. This is it for VG. Their last opportunity to get something going on the CT side, at least with a full buy to their name. Again, you always see these nades exchanged on Banana, but this time the CTs are content playing from the site itself. Pretty similar buy from both these teams. Maybe the one small advantage for Boot is they have a few more pieces of utility left. In terms of weaponry, though, it's literally identical. Even the SG on Bulbasaur compared to the Org of Frosty. Here comes the B execute. Molly is good, but Maddox just stands in the flames. At least gets himself 2 kills, but unfortunately the bomb is about to go down. 3v3 retake on B, and oh, Benkai is in such a strong position to cut off the rotate. Look at these players in CT, they're scared of the flank as well. Benkai will start to come into play. Castle doesn't get the kill, it's actually Frosty who will be leading the charge. Bulbasaur at the back of the site, scopes in. They know he's here, but the headshot lands. The follow-up frag is found. And Boot are just 1 round away from victory. And I think it's fair to say this series is all but over. Again, I do want to say, I want to give a lot of credit to Boot there for actually going for their B-site execute. I think a lot of teams would just assume that they've got this game won. They would just kind of run around and just have fun with it. But no, Boot makes sure they actually test their B-site take to see if it works. The Molotov was good, even though the player got some kills standing in it. And the nades were effective, so just goes to show that you can maybe even, you know, get some more practice in, despite the game being so one-sided. We're not seeing much of this action. Trades are going down. JRL is going to get that man in from the flank, but Devi is ready to fight him. Devi trying to get this final frag, and he will. The one Malaysian on Boot ends as the top fragger, but the Malaysians of VG.Anthrax will be sent down to the lower bracket. Good work from Boot as they take this one over the line. But we've still got plenty more action from this closed qualifier coming up. So make sure to stick around. I believe it is going to be Lucid Dream against Maple. So 2 teams from Thailand facing off. That will be a fun one. Make sure to come back for that after the break.
At VG.Bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at VG.Bet.